All right, we're back still in Bloomington, Illinois. This is my tough one. Uh, so Rob Dobbs, Robbs, I believe. It's like a steakhouse, but open for breakfast. A little fancier place, Bloomington, Illinois. In fairness to a place where I'm going to order a steak, I will not bring it back to my hotel. And I don't like taking up a whole table by myself, so I sit at the bar. Well, I'm not at the point yet where I'm cool enough to videotape myself at the bar doing a food review. So I did take some pictures when the steak came out, when I cut into it, so you can see the cook on it, and then what was left afterwards. So ordered a 14-ounce New York strip, French fries, feel guilty, but Caesar salad, and came with dinner rolls. So let's start with the first two that came out, Caesar salad and dinner rolls. Right from the get, just bad. The dinner rolls were like uncooked pieces of bread that Walmart would do a better job at making roll. Like you could go to Walmart right now and get better rolls than these and heat it up better. These are cold. Like you took a bite, you're like it almost felt like raw dough. It wasn't raw. It was just like you didn't want to eat them. Like I didn't want to eat it, and I love dinner rolls. Caesar salad was mediocre at best. Lettuce was wilted. Very little crispiness to it. Okay flavor, not great. And the reason I bring that up is because to get to Rob Dobbs, at least from my location, I literally had to go right in front of a Texas Roadhouse. Now, a lot of people that are really steak enthusiasts will not say anything good about chain steakhouses. However, when it comes to dinner rolls and Caesar salad, leave the steak out of it. Texas Roadhouse is king. Their dinner rolls are amazing. And their Caesar salad is amazing as well. So right off the bat, I know I'm going to be paying at least twice as much for something that I would get at Texas Roadhouse, and right now at this point, it's not even close to as good. So the steak comes out, 14 ounce, cooked medium rare, cooked perfectly medium rare. And I know I'm going to get corrected on this by food experts and meat experts and steak cooking experts. Steak cooking experts. For me, the key to a New York strip, besides getting the perfect temp on it, is to render and crisp the fat on the outside. Because if you don't, well, first of all, the butcher cut has to be right. Because otherwise, you get too much sinew on the outside, and you're already losing like 20% of your steak. So if you can render and crisp the fat on the outside, meaning the fat's rendered, you can eat it and it's soft to chew, like you do with a brisket. You have to render the fat and get it crispy and still keep it medium rare. That's a perfect cook. Now, when you go to a place like Texas Roadhouse, it's not going to be that way all the time. The butchers do a pretty decent job with the cut, but you're not always going to get rendered fat, and you're going to leave some on your plate. But you're paying about $20-something for the steak. This steak at Rob Dobbs was $50. So you can't get the fat rendered. Almost any of it was rendered, let alone crispy and edible. I took a picture of it, and you'll see when my son helps me edit this video, the 1, 2, 3 pictures, steak come, steak cut, and then leftover. You'll see I probably, out of 14 ounces, gave back at least 3 to 4. Or just inedible, like just you wouldn't even want to put it in your mouth. And there's a way to cook New York strip, if it's properly cut, butchered, where you can crisp the fat after it's rendered, and still keep it medium rare. So if the steak cost me what it cost at Texas Roadhouse, I'd be okay with it. I would still only give it like a 7. It was, I'll say, carefully seasoned, not overly seasoned, not aggressively seasoned, what I'm okay with. Even though salt actually makes meat taste a little better. You can tell that they intentionally, it was like a light seasoning, but good enough for sure for the flavor. And the cook was right. So 7 out of 10 if I was paying $20 for it. For $50, that's a 5 or 6 out of 10 at best. And it was good, and I ate it because it's meat. And it was cooked medium rare, and it's a New York strip. So, of course, I ate it. But every bite was like, is this going to be a tender bite, or is this too close to the hard fat, or I'm going to have to chew harder? And almost every bite was different. So not really enjoyable. The French fries, almost not seasoned at all. Half were limpy, half were actually crispy and good. Some were stuck together. It was half the plate. So yeah, I wasn't going to go hungry, but it was going to be mostly potatoes and Caesar salad and some raw, cold, undercooked dinner rolls that I got. Anyway, staff was friendly. The place looked clean. It's very fancy. Like, I would say very fancy, but compared to the other places I've eaten this week, it's much fancier. But for me to go spend $50 on a 14-ounce steak and get maybe about 10 ounces of that steak edible, and then have to fill myself up on mediocre at best French fries, definitely not worth it. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I know I was recommended to me, so I feel if anyone watches this, and they know that my page is Critical Coaches Food Reviews, so I didn't even say that at the beginning, right? Sorry, welcome back. This is Critical Coaches Food Reviews. I'm so upset about this one because it was recommended. It's the first one that's recommended to me that didn't do a good job, and like, I'll say that I hate to base anything on the price. It should be about the food. But this is where it has to be, only because you literally drive right past the Texas Roadhouse to drive like one block further to get to this place. And for $20-something, you can get a 14-ounce New York strip with Caesar salad and way better dinner rolls and way better French fries, and probably eat most of that 14-ounce. And even if you only get 10 of them, you're still only paying $20-something versus mediocre Caesar salad, really bad dinner rolls, mediocre French fries, and a good steak for $50, and you probably only get to eat 10 ounces of that steak. So I can't give it more than a 5 out of 10. Like, maybe they have better things on their menu, maybe the ribeye better, I don't know, but for the strip, between the butcher cut, because there's problems with that too, and the cooking of it, temperature was right on, but that fat was ignored. It was just hard rubber. Like, I've cooked my New York strips at home. I sous vide them to get them right medium rare, and then when I reverse sear them, I get that fat rendered and crispy, and it still comes out medium rare. So if I can do it at home, and I know, yes, they're doing steak after steak, but this is like one of those posh places, so they're not mass producing these. Like, they take care of for every steak, I hope, for $50. Anyways, based on the price, the Caesar salad, the rolls, the French fries, and the steak, even though the service was really good, this is a food review. So Dobbs, Bloomington, Illinois, can't give it more than 5 out of 10. And that's my honest review. So if you're watching, thank you for watching Critical Coaches Food Reviews. Again, it's Dobbs, Bloomington, Illinois, 5 out of 10. Sorry, that's what it is. In my opinion, I'm sure you can give me feedback if you've had a better experience there, or if I'm 100% wrong about the cooking of the steak. I just know I can get it that way at home, so without a professional kitchen. Anyways, all right, till next time. Hopefully my son does a good job editing and you actually get to see the pictures in the video, and then he shows me how to do it so I don't have to wait on him. Anyways, thank you guys for watching if you are, and stay tuned for more.